Welcome to Dominic Sports Picks, your winning edge. Hello and welcome, everyone. At Dominic Sports Picks, we are a team of seasoned analysts dedicated to providing you with the most insightful and data-driven MLB betting recommendations. Every day, we meticulously break down matchups, trends, and player performances to deliver top-tier picks, over/unders, player props, and parlays, helping you make smarter, more confident betting decisions. Our mission is simple: to combine expert analysis with a passion for the game, giving you the edge you need to succeed. Whether you're a seasoned bettor or just getting started, we're here to guide you with reliable, well-researched insights. Thank you for joining us. Let's make this season a winning one together. Hello, community. Welcome to another episode of Dominic Sports Picks. Today we analyze the first matchup between the Red Sox and the Rangers at Fenway Park, where both teams arrive with many questions, but hungry for a win. Let's get down to business. Pitchers: Lucas Giolito versus Nathan Eovaldi. Giolito, 0-0, 4.50 ERA, returns after a long injury absence, but his first start was solid: 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, and only 3 runs against Toronto. The bullpen ruined his victory. Career versus Texas: 4-1, 3.15 ERA. Eovaldi, 2-2, 2.11 ERA, has been consistent, but his record is deceptive. He's had little offensive support. He already faced Boston on opening day, striking out 9 in 6 innings and receiving a no decision. Career versus Boston: 3-1, 5.03 ERA. The starting pitching duel is even, but the difference could be in what comes after the 6th inning. Game analysis: Boston comes in with a very fragile bullpen, 8 blown saves, tying the worst record in the majors. Garrett Whitlock and Justin Slayton are coming off 2 straight series of failed saves. Even so, Aroldis Chapman is 4 for 4 in save opportunities. But he hasn't had many chances due to poor management of the middle relief. The Texas offense was in a bad spot. They didn't score more than 2 runs in 8 of 9 games, but exploded on Sunday with an 8-1 victory over Seattle. They fired their offensive coach and are now banking on Brett Boone as their new hitting coach. Bochy's message is clear: base hits win games, and the team responded with key 2-out hits. Boston lost 3 of 4 against Texas in the first series of the year and knows it needs to better protect its lead if it wants revenge at home. Pick and recommended parlay: Winner, Texas Rangers. Eovaldi has been reliable, and Boston has serious problems in its relief. Totals: under 9 total runs. Both starters can control the game in the first 6 innings. Boston's bullpen could collapse again. Texas comes motivated after the changes. Prop player bets: Rafael Devers over 1.5 total bases. That's all for today's analysis. Let me know in the comments which pick you like best, and remember to subscribe to Dominic Sports Picks so you don't miss any analysis. Go for the greens, family. Greetings, Dominic Sports Picks family. Today I bring you the complete analysis of the Phillies-Rays game from Tampa Bay. With Bryce Harper looking to shake off his frustration and 2 good starters on the mound, this matchup has a lot of value. Let's get to the analysis. Pitchers: Zach Wheeler versus Drew Rasmussen. Wheeler, 2-1, 3.48 ERA, has been consistent, 3 straight starts with 2 runs allowed or fewer, with at least 6 innings pitched. But the bullpen has robbed him of more than 1 win. Versus Tampa in his career: 1-2, 4.50 ERA in 4 starts. Rasmussen, 1-2, 2.64 ERA, has a quality ERA, but lacks offensive support. Tampa was shut out in 2 of his April starts. Versus Philadelphia: 0-1, 1.86 ERA in 4 appearances. A very even matchup, with both starters capable of controlling the game. The difference could be who gets the offensive support. Game analysis: Bryce Harper is frustrated, hitting just .170 in his last 12 games. But this same pattern occurred last year, and in May he took off brutally, from .234 to .270 in 4 weeks, with 7 home runs in that span. Despite Harper's slump, the Phillies have won 6 of their last 8 games and have recently dominated Tampa Bay, 6 consecutive wins against the Rays. The Rays are coming off 2 of 3 wins in New York, but were previously swept by Kansas City at home. The offense has been inconsistent and unresponsive when Rasmussen pitches. Philadelphia arrives with more solid collective strength, while Tampa continues to search for offensive consistency. Recommended parlay and picks: Winner, Phillies ML, win, better team form and recent dominance over Tampa Bay. Totals, under 7.5 runs, 2 good starters and unstable offenses. Philadelphia knows how to beat Tampa Bay, and Rasmussen hasn't received any support. This is an ideal spot to follow the trend. Prop player bets. Bryce Harper, over 0.5 hits, he's close to waking up. That was the analysis for the Phillies vs Rays matchup. Do you think Harper will catch fire this week? Leave it in the comments. Like and subscribe to Dominic Sports Picks for more daily analysis. Let's go for the greens. Hey, Dominic Sports Picks family. This Tuesday in Atlanta, two talented left-handers face off, Chris Sale for the Braves and Andrew Abbott for the Reds, in a duel where Atlanta wants to continue dominating and Cincinnati needs to stop the slide. Let's get to the analysis. Pitchers. Chris Sale, 1-3, 4.84 ERA, versus Andrew Abbott, 2-0, 2.84 ERA. Chris Sale is coming off his best outing of the year, 7 innings, 10 strikeouts, no walks, and only 2 runs against Colorado. The 2024 Cy Young Award winner has worked on his mechanics and appears to be finding his feet again. He has only faced the Reds twice, with 1 win and a 3.12 ERA. Andrew Abbott has been solid all year. In his last outing, he pitched only 4 innings due to a rain break, but didn't allow an earned run. His career ERA is 3.72, the lowest for a Reds left-hander since Tom Browning in the 1980s. He has never faced Atlanta. 2 left-handers in form, one rediscovering his best form, the other on the rise with his new changeup. It promises to be a close matchup. Game analysis. Atlanta is coming off a near-historic game. A.J. Smithshaver took a no-hitter into the 8th inning of Monday's 4-0 victory. The team has won 2 straight and is getting back on track without Ronald Acuna Jr., who will begin rehab soon. Cincinnati has lost 3 straight in 5 of its last 7. It also suffered the loss of Tyler Callahan, who fractured his arm on an aggressive play in the outfield. The Braves look stronger across the board and have won 4 of their last 5 home meetings against the Reds. With Chris Sale looking more like a Cy Young winner and an Atlanta lineup that's slowly stabilizing, the favoritism is clear. Pick and recommended parlay. Winner, Atlanta Braves, confidence in Sale's momentum and the strength of the bullpen. Totals, under 8 runs, 2 quality left-handers in a park that doesn't favor power as much. Prop player bets. Chris Sale, over 7. 5 strikeouts, he's coming off a 10-striker and is in dominant mode. Atlanta is taking off with its pitching, and Chris Sale looks ready to dominate again. Do you think Abbott will pull off an upset? Let me know in the comments, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more analysis here on Dominic Sports Picks. Welcome back to Dominic Sports Picks. Today we analyze a thrilling matchup from Minneapolis. The Orioles visit the Twins, who welcome back their young star, Royce Lewis. Here's the full analysis. Pitchers. Cade Povich vs Pablo Lopez. Povich, 1-2, 5.16 ERA, has been inconsistent this year, but he dominated Minnesota last year with 5 2/3 scoreless innings. Still, he struggles to go deep in games. Pablo Lopez, 2-2, 2.25 ERA, has been solid. He allowed just 2 runs in his last outing, with no walks and 6 strikeouts. Against Baltimore, 2-1 with a 1.59 ERA and 28 strikeouts in 22 2/3 innings. Clear advantage for the Twins on the mound. Pablo Lopez is in rhythm and has historically dominated these Orioles. Game analysis. Minnesota is coming off a 2-3 win over Boston and returns home with good news. They have activated Royce Lewis and Willie Castro. Lewis is an offensive spark, 33 hours and a .268 batting average in his career, and he's ready to make his debut after injury. The Twins' rotation is working, and their bullpen has responded in the closing stages. The team's form is much better than at the start of the season. Baltimore has been very inconsistent on the road with a 5-11 record, and is coming off 2 consecutive losses against Kansas City. The hope for the Orioles is Jackson Holliday, who hit 2 HRs on Sunday and is starting to warm up. This game represents 2 opposing stories. The Twins have key pieces back and play well at home, while Baltimore can't be consistent away from home. Recommended parlay and picks. Winner, Twins ML, win, best starter, best timing, and key reinforcements. Totals, under 8.5 runs, Pablo Lopez could dominate, and the Orioles have struggled on the road. Prop player bets. Pablo Lopez, over 6.5 strikeouts, he averaged over 1 strikeout per inning against Baltimore. That was the analysis of the Orioles versus Twins. Do you think Royce Lewis will have an explosive comeback? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe to Dominic Sports Picks for more daily analysis. Let's go all out for the greens. Welcome to Dominic Sports Picks. Today we travel to Denver, where the AL Central leaders, the Tigers, face the worst team in MLB this season, the Rockies. Will Detroit's offensive thrashing continue? Let's get to the analysis. Pitchers. Jackson Jobe versus Chase Dollander. Jobe, 2-0, 3.38 ERA, has shown great control and poise in his first starts. He has never faced Colorado, but he comes in with confidence and offensive support. Dollander, 2-3, 6.48 ERA, has talent, but is in a battered rotation. His last outing was good against Atlanta, 1 ER and 5.2 IP, although he now faces a much hotter offense. They are two promising prospects, but Jobe has better support, better defense, and is facing a much weaker lineup. Game analysis. Detroit has won 4 of its last 5 and is leading the AL Central with an offense that exploded with 20 home runs on this trip. In their last game, the Tigers crushed the Angels 13-1 with 6 RBIs from Trey Sweeney and 5 from Kerry Carpenter. Colorado, on the other hand, is 6-28, without winning more than 2 consecutive games all season. They are coming off a 3-4 loss to San Francisco. The Rockies have been swept 6 times and have the worst run differential in MLB. Their defense and bullpen have been catastrophic. Coors Field can be a minefield for pitchers, but if there's an offense on pace to explode there, it's Detroit's. Recommended parlay and picks. Winner, Detroit Tigers, clear difference in level. Totals, over 9.5 runs, at Coors, with 2 rookies and a hot Detroit lineup. Prop player bets. Riley Green, over 1.5 total bases, 3 hours in the last 4 games. The Tigers are coming in hot against Colorado, and this game has the potential for a run-fest. Are you rooting for the over or are you rooting for a Detroit sweep? Leave your opinion, like it, and subscribe to Dominic Sports Picks. Let's go for more green. Hello, Dominic Sports Picks family. Today we're back with our strongest picks of the day in the major leagues. If you're looking for those value picks, stay tuned, because I'm bringing you the best in every play. For today we have the best of the day, Detroit to win, and the parlay of the day, Phillies to win and Atlanta to win. Finally our over-under parlay, Detroit to over 9.5 runs, Texas to under 8.5 runs, Baltimore to under 8.5 runs. If these picks are helpful to you, or if you have your own, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your like, and activate the bell so you don't miss any analysis. Let's go all out today. Let's get paid